STEP is different than other professional development opportunities because it's 100% teacher-driven. It's an organic network of people who are vested in making changes in their practices and changes in their thinking around what's best for kids, and then actually taking that risk to put it into action and report back.
For me, the most exciting thing about STEP is how it empowers us as teachers, those of us that are on the front lines, working with students every day, to understand our challenges and then to figure out how best to meet the needs of our students.
So I think the difference with the STEP professional development is that it's very authentic. You get to come to STEP with a problem that you're having in your classroom, and then you try to figure out the best ways to solve it.
We have teachers that collect data every day in their classrooms. All of our teachers do, and they use it to drive instruction. But the teachers in STEP are really being intentional as to which data they're collecting, how they're collecting it, the moves that they're making with that data. It's given the typical practice of data collection, they're looking at it through a new lens.
We are brainstorming things that are going well in our classroom, and then teachers are taking back what they are sharing and they're trying them in their own classroom. They're starting to look at research now, and they're starting to read articles and take really an ownership in the challenge and other challenges that they see in their classroom.
Through this process, I've just been able to think outside the box and take myself out of my classroom and just kind of sit there and think, what can I do to help these students, and just kind of get out of my own head, because teaching is a team effort. You need other people, other ideas, and sometimes just taking a step back, getting a new idea and implementing it can really be beneficial to my students and me as well.
It really felt like STEP embodied the pillars when we think about Colonial. So the one thing that we were thinking about is our investment in people, which goes through our leadership and learning. And in that pillar, we looked at how we were providing opportunities for teachers to lead and facilitate STEP, but then also how we can develop our teachers who are participating in STEP as field study teachers.
STEP has helped me grow as a leader because it's provided me opportunities to use different facilitation structures with a group of teachers that I might not be as comfortable with as the staff in my building.
I've really enjoyed the STEP project because it's given me the chance to develop and practice being a leader, to help facilitate a group of field study teachers who's passionate about their students, passionate about what's happening in our schools, and I get to come alongside them and work with them, and that's been a great experience.
One of the greatest things about STEP so far has been the opportunity to fail in a safe space. So we weren't fully successful the first time that we did our research, and we were able to take a step back without any pressure and re-figure out what we were supposed to be doing and try the process again. So STEP isn't something that necessarily has to work the first time, and it's a place where failure is accepted, but learning from that failure is really great.
If we can change and improve our individual practices, it's not just going to change that kid that year, it's going to change the next 25 years or 20 years of that teacher's practices and the 600 to 1,000 kids that they'll be interacting with over their career.
I think the reason that other teachers should do STEP is because it really does empower you within your own classroom. So if you are seeing an instructional problem in your room, then STEP is the way to help find a solution to that problem.
You benefit and your students benefit 100%. So why wouldn't you want to be a part of something like that where you're growing, other people are growing, and your students benefit 100% from this?
So if you're an educator in Colonial who's looking for a network of colleagues to grow alongside, to learn with, to engage in some dirty, messy work that's centered in data, and you're willing to be transparent, then STEP is for you. So when the applications come out, you should be ready to hit submit because you are looking to grow and learn alongside your colleagues.